Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hexbots, Hexbug Battlebots Series 3, Heat F. Last time we saw Shadow and Liability go on to the main bracket, and El Diablo going to the third place Desperado tournament. Next up in this lineup, we got Thunderstrike, Endgame, Mousetrap, Sharkbait, Hoo-Ha, and Big Wheeled Brat. This is definitely a very impressive lineup of robots, and Thunderstrike actually making 4th place last season. So, that's impressive for them. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about fighting. So, let's just get started with Thunderstrike versus Endgame. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Endgame spinning its weapon up, trying to find an angle on Thunderstrike to try and flip. Or no, try to attack, I'm sorry. Thunderstrike says that their tactic is patiently waiting for a robot to choke and then flip him over. And Thunderstrike activating the flipper and flips and game over. This might be the start of Thunderstrike's villain arc. Maybe, as we saw Quarter Pounder from last year. And Thunderstrike, well, they're going to take the win over Endgame. Well, slow and steady always wins the race, people would usually say. And that definitely worked for Thunderstrike, as patiently waiting for Endgame to choke and then flip him over. Thunderstrike get themselves with 3 points. Can they maybe recreate an undefeated strike on everything with Thunder? I don't know. You're the audience, not me. Anyways, I'm just the commentator, just so you know. Anyways, next, we got Mousetrap against Sharkbait. Hoo-ha-ha. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Mousetrap fast out of the gate against Sharkbait. And the wedge on Mousetrap is coming off. But there goes a side panel off of Mousetrap thanks to Sharkbait. I think. I don't know. The only reason I got the name Sharkbait was because of that scene from Finding Nemo. I get it, people. It's my childhood movie. Shut up. Well, in any case, Mousetrap being pinned to the corner by Sharkbait. And Sharkbait trying to deliver some hits with its drum, but doesn't seem to be doing as much as I thought. As now looks like Mousetrap trying to circle in. This time hammering aggressively with that He-Man looking hammer. And it looks like it's pinned Sharkbait into the wall, or into the shelf, I should say. And Mousetrap still pinning him. Is Sharkbait okay? There goes the wedge on Mousetrap. Yeah, it does look like Sharkbait is having problems trying to get out of the side corner. But Mousetrap just choked all of a sudden. And now Sharkbait is free, but Sharkbait gets up onto the shelf. Or no, the wedge. Oh, well, I guess that's going to be it. Mousetrap takes an easy 3 points. That's probably going to be the easiest for Mousetrap this year. Man, are all the weapon spinners just screaming banshees? Because first it's Icebreaker, then Spikosaurus, and now Sharkbait. Well, Sharkbait and Endgame are officially with 0 points, and Mousetrap made themselves with Thunderstrike and might have a rematch. I don't really know. I think that... No, that's the end of the heat. Speaking of which, we bring Thunderstrike back in as they face Big Wheeled Brat. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Thunderstrike versus Big Wheeled Brat. What the hell is that thing? Big Wheeled Brat looking rather like a tombstone if it just overgrown with its tire mass. In any cases, Big Wheeled Brat just gets flipped over by Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike aims to go with an undefeated knockout record, as trying to best Liability, current defending champions Hypershock, and returning adversaries Whippersnapper. And we've already seen Big Wheeled Brat before, and he absolutely got gutted by Gorilla in the New Blood tournament. Can't wait to see him. If Big Wheeled Brat gets back up. Or not. Thunderstrike trying to flip him over, but Big Wheel Brat can't drive inverted thanks to that little pole that's holding the weapon mounting and the chain on it. That's what's getting the weapon to spin up. The more you know, kids. The more you know. Thunderstrike trying to turn around and maybe trying to flip Big Wheel Brat. I think Big Wheel Brat is stuck. Yeah, Big Wheel Brat is stuck along the wall and can't get free. Either they can win by the countdown or Thunderstrike can flip him out. Well, Thunderstrike is just going to win by the countdown. And Thunderstrike with the win. Things are looking strong so far for the previous semi-finalist. As Thunderstrike moves ahead with 6 points. That's a great milestone. As next we've got Endgame up against Sharkbait. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the rematch begin. Endgame and Sharkbait. Sharkbait and Endgame have faced before, with Sharkbait taking the win as Endgame gets stuck on the wedge. And that's practically how they lost and didn't get into the tournament. But here, things are different. Endgame pushing back Sharkbait. Sharkbait trying to evade and now trying to get a bite onto Endgame. And Jesus, you can already hear that weapon. Oh my goodness, I forgot to mention. That weapon on Sharkbait is just annoying. If you thought Icebreaker or Spikosaurus weren't close to annoying, this is just ear-piercing. As Sharkbait gets shunted on the wedge, and it looks like Endgame, Endgame just pushing him up, and it looks like Endgame are going to take a 3-pointer. What a win for Endgame on Revenge. And now Endgame finds himself at the top, as Endgame will now face Mousetrap, as the both of them tied with 3. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. Endgame and Mousetrap. Mousetrap from Germany and Endgame from New Zealand. Also Battlebots champion. Don't forget that now, kids. Anyways, nice hit there from... on Endgame, taking up part of the wedge and taking up Mousetrap. But Mousetrap now taking his axe out on Endgame. That's definitely something. Endgame goes up onto the wedge. I don't know why. And Mousetrap now looks like one of their tracks has been crooked. Or at least out of shape. Endgame trying to capitalize it. And well, there goes a spike. Congratulations, Endgame, you doofus. And Mousetrap being pinned around. Can Mousetrap get away? Maybe. Either it could be stuck on the wedge, or they could just die from their track malfunctioning. Who knows? That's the problem with tracked robots. They have great pushing power. Oh, there goes a spike. They have great pushing power, but it comes to the cost of losing their track in the process. And there goes that side panel. Now you can see that track. Well, if you got Eagle's Eye, the bent track on Mousetrap, and Endgame goes up on the wedge. Why is he doing that? I don't know. Endgame going around. Can they do something? Mousetrap is hammering the ground. So maybe that's why our arena doesn't want to work for us, is because he keeps thwacking the ground like a moron. Or if anything, like a Neanderthal with a batted club. Well, in any case, is Mousetrap trying to push around Endgame. Endgame tempting to keep Mousetrap there. And Mousetrap trying to get free, but Endgame is just right there, telling him, if you move, I will kill you. Not actually. This is just fan-made robots just made for killing each other. And Mousetrap, well, I guess they're just done. And Endgame gonna take another 3 points. Cease. And well, that was just a slaughterhouse right there. Endgame taking advantage of a wounded Mousetrap to get themselves at 6 points. Now tied with Thunderstrike. Obviously, this is going to change if Thunderstrike could get the knockout. And judging against his opponent in Sharkbait, this is rightfully so. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. Sharkbait up to speed with its drum, and Thunderstrike trying to find the opportunity to flip them. Their key is patiently waiting, and there's a flip from Thunderstrike, and I think that could be it. No, Sharkbait's back up. Never mind, I take it all back. Thunderstrike pushing around Sharkbait. What are you doing? You could just keep him there, but they're opting to flip him out of the arena. I don't think that's a good idea, but whatever rows your boat. Well, the countdown is on, and Thunderstrike is just going to take another knockout. All according to plan for them. Wow, that was just something. Sharkbait didn't even try this time, and Thunderstrike are already up at 9 points. If they could get another knockout against the next robot, then they might be having an undefeated record going into the championship. Maybe ahead of the robot with the current amount of points in liability with 11 points. Of course, behind them is Whippersnapper and Hypershock. But who knows? We'll see with Thunderstrike. But that's a problem for later, as we got Big Wheeled Brat against Mousetrap. 3, 2, 1, act. Let the battle begin. Big Wheeled Brat and Mousetrap. The battle between two pretty funky designs. Big Wheeled Brat, a very erratic horizontal spinner, and Mousetrap from Germany, who just goes in the shelf because he's stupid. Why? And there goes his hammer tip. That's what happens. See? That's what happens when you go up on the shelf and don't actually attack your opponent. Oh my goodness. I like thinking that the crew is probably drunk right now. Well, in any cases, Mousetrap is now just being belly flopped by Big Wheeled Brat and its big meaty spinner, reminiscent of Tombstone from the first season. And they have been saying thoughts they may want to come back. Mousetrap flipping over Big Wheeled Brat, taking advantage of that high ground clearance of Big Wheeled Brat. I don't even know if there's ground clearance. Big Wheeled Brat pushing up Mousetrap and flipping it over. My goodness. What the heck was that? What the actual hell was that? Big Wheeled Brat, I'm pretty sure, is stuck against the wall. Mousetrap getting him free. My goodness, the battle between two very crazy, very erratic designs. But now it looks like the both of them are stuck near that side wall. Big Wheeled Brat can't get free, and Mousetrap, the only thing working is that axe. And I think we might go to a double knockout judge's decision just because of this. Yeah, we are going to another judge's decision. Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered a judge's decision due to a double knockout. They awarded it unanimously to the winner, Big Wheeled Brat. Well, call me crazy. Big Wheeled Brat enters in, now getting in with 2 points ahead of Sharkbait. However, still behind with Mousetrap with 4 points and Endgame still with 6. Speaking of which, Endgame will now come into the ring against Big Wheeled Brat. Hopefully Big Wheeled Brat could pull off some, well, surprises against Endgame. Subtle foreshadowing moment. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. Endgame up to speed, taking advantage of the high ground clearance of Big Wheeled Brat. I mean, it doesn't even have a wedge anyway, because all it does is just wheelie itself, and then just gets gutted from the underneath. If there was ever a powerful spinner, the whole insides would just be torn out of Big Wheeled Brat. Let's be real here. A spike comes off of Endgame, but that's just superficial damage, we'll just say. Endgame trying to do something. Big Wheeled Brat is just so erratic. It's a big shame we didn't see it more in the New Blood tournament, as you saw, it got absolutely mutilated by Gorilla, in which hopefully we get to see more of later down the season. Wink, wink. As Big Wheeled Brat tries to do something, it bodies Endgame. I think that's its tactic, because its weapon doesn't do garbage. Oh, except it keeps getting bodied by Endgame, and well, there goes another spike off of Endgame. Yes. Yeah, but the tactic Big Wheeled Brat are going for is just a belly flop Endgame, since their weapon can't do crap. Or the weapon just doesn't do at this point. Endgame trying to go after Big Wheeled Brat. Big Wheeled Brat, however, is just not letting up, though. As Big Wheeled Brat being shoved into the shelf by Endgame, but Endgame still going and pushing back. Big Wheeled Brat definitely the star highlight so far. Getting a judge's decision win over Mousetrap in the previous fight. And now against Endgame, well, it doesn't exactly look like they're winning right now. They're winning in terms of damage, but in control and aggression is going to Endgame because, well, the tactic for Big Wheeled Brat to just belly flop him is not working. Not exactly as smoothly as I thought. If I got Jumper Saucer out here, he'd be going cuckoo crazy for this guy. But in any cases, Big Wheeled Brat going up in the shelf. What is he doing? Well, that's the big thing. And the reason they call it that is because when the spinner spins up, it sounds like a toddler yelling because they couldn't get a new Paw Patrol playset. Allegedly. But in any case, it's Endgame pushing around Big Wheeled Brat. It's gonna go to the judges probably if either one doesn't do anything. And at this point, it probably will be. Unless, you know, Big Wheeled Brat gets flipped over and Endgame somehow takes the win. But it doesn't look like it. We've got a few seconds left on the timer, and it does look like Endgame might take this win for a judge's decision. Probably. Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered another judge's decision. We have a split decision. Judge 2 scored the battle for Endgame. Judge 1 scored the battle for Big Wheeled Brat. And Judge 3 scored the battle for the winner, Endgame! Well, now things are slowly looking good for Endgame. They get themselves to second place. And Mousetrap and Big Wheeled Brat tied with 3. And Sharkbait, well, with nothing. As we bring in Big Wheeled Brat back into the mix against, well, Sharkbait. If Big Wheeled Brat wins this, then he can, and I say can, make a chance to maybe make it to either the tournament or the Desperado tournament. But in any cases, let's find out. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Big Wheeled Brat, the final time for them. Can they make it to the tournament, or will they sit out and say goodbye to everyone? Well, this is their point. The top fin comes off of Sharkbait, so that's some decent damage to start the fight. But Big Wheeled Brat is just still using that tactic, just belly flop them and see if they can do damage. Sharkbait goes up in the shelf. Well, I mean, even if Sharkbait wins, it's still the end of their season. Because, well, they've just been absolute trash today. Not even in their rematch against Endgame, it didn't even do anything. Well, that's just because of the arena, and we're just lazy bums. Well, in any case, is Sharkbait trying to lure Big Wheeled Brat to take a big munch out of those big, meaty tires. However, nothing's working, and Sharkbait ends up in the shelf again. Do you want to win or not, goddammit? Oh, well, I guess my answer is no, as Big Wheeled Brat in comes with that meaty spinner, and it looks like Sharkbait are just stuck there. And it looks like Big Wheel... Oh, never mind. I was going to say Big Wheeled Brat might take their first knockout, but Sharkbait escapes just in time. And Big Wheeled Brat pushing him around, doing all over. And now Sharkbait is just completely stuck on the wedge. God freaking damn it. And, well, Big Wheeled Brat going to take their first knockout. And that, kids, is the power of true what the flip designs. Big Wheeled Brat get themselves at 6 points and actually make it into the Desperado tournament. So congratulations to him. As now we have our final fight for today, and I'm pretty sure you're probably expecting this. It's No, not Endgame. He is going to the tournament. Yeah. Well, next we've got Mousetrap against Thunderstrike. If Mousetrap, I'm saying if he wins, he can defeat Big Wheeled Brat and go on to the Desperado tournament. But against Thunderstrike, I highly doubt that. But let's just see. There's plenty of surprises out there. 3, 2, 1, Let the bot battle begin. Mousetrap hammering down and the wedge is already broken off of Mousetrap. Thunderstrike still going with their tactic of luring them to a side corner and flipping them out of the arena. That's a good tactic, my friend, because you have done, you flipped them over just for the knockout 3 times, and now they're going to do it a 4th time to get themselves an undefeated record. Oh, I would love to see that for Thunderstrike. They're getting the flip, but they flipped the side panel off, and their wedge on Mousetrap as Mousetrap pushes back Thunderstrike. Now that's some karma for them, but Thunderstrike does not let down. They're not going to go out of this fight with a loss, nor a judge's decision win. They want to get a knockout, and they want it badly. Thunderstrike doing everything they can. Is Mousetrap doing anything? Yes, it's hammering that little shovel thing on Thunderstrike. What was that supposed to do? I don't know. And Thunderstrike flipping, and they flip Mousetrap. Mousetrap, can they get free? Thunderstrike's flipper looks like it's stuck. The countdown is on, and Mousetrap are counted out of this fight. Thunderstrike, take the 12 points. That was truly a spectacle heat for this stage. Congratulations to Thunderstrike for making an undefeated record of 12 points. The previous 2 seasons was supposed to be 9, but now it's changed with the new 5 robot rule, and now it's up to 12 points. And Thunderstrike delivered, surpassing Liability, Whippersnapper, and Hypershock in point standings. Thunderstrike is a definite favorite to get a high seed. Endgame with 8 points. Decent, I'll say. And Big Wheeled Brat with 6 points. Pretty average for the 3rd place robot. And Mousetrap with 4 and Sharkbait with nothing. With just absolutely nothing because it's a jank robot. Well, in any cases, next up we bring in the Aussie Croc with Death Roll and Swamp Thing. Because I don't think Swamp Thing is a Croc thing. It's just Death Roll itself. But in any cases, we'll see you for the next heat. Take care.